Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. And despite the fall background, I do have some winter polishes coming for you. I was sent the OPI winter collection by Beyond Polish. The polishes are currently available there. I do have a code for 10% off you if you are interested in using it. The code is BIV10, and Lola and I greatly appreciate you all for using my code. Right, Lola? She yawns when she gets nervous. She gets nervous in front of the camera, I think. She's very just she's so funny. Oh, so what was I saying? We are reviewing the OPI Holiday Collection today. They're available at Beyond Polish. 10% off code at Beyond Polish is BIV10. And you guys know I greatly appreciate you all for using my code. You're the diggity. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get right into these beauties. Okay, so first up here we have Nougat by Nature. This is described as a dark gold shimmer. The OPI description says this is a nutty treat you've nougat to try. Some of these OPI descriptions are quite interesting. This is an easy two-coater. It's a beautiful polish. It's a very yellow gold polish, so keep that in mind. It's opaque in 2 coats, and if you're looking for a gold polish that's easy, then I do recommend this one. Here you can see how the polish looks under studio lighting in the swatch photo. Getting into comparisons, here we have OPI Me Up Toffee. This is actually from this collection. It's a purple with a gold shimmer, and this one is absolutely stunning. I just wanted to throw this in here to show how it compares. And then here we have OPI Sleigh Bells Bling is more of a bronzy gold, and then Susie's Slinging Mezcal is a yellowy gold, just like Nougat by Nature. Okay, next up we have Yuletide Sweetings. And this is one of my fave polishes from this collection. The description for this says, "'Tis the season to fa la 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 love." This dark green nail polish with blue shimmer is absolutely stunning. It's opaque in 2 easy coats. And I feel like this is unique enough that it is a must-have. Here you can see how the polish looks under studio lighting in the swatch photo. And comparisons, I pulled out OPI Abstract After Dark is more purple and darker. And then ILMP Lured has the same vibe. So Yuletide Sweetings has kind of like an ILMP vibe to it. So I love that about this, and I love that OPI is kind of stepping outside of the box to do something like this. And then OPI Tealing Festive, so you can see how all of those compare. Okay, next up we have OPI'm Frosted, and this is a beautiful icy silver shimmer. This one does have some blue undertones in it. As you build it up, you can really see those blue undertones. I do compare it to a blue polish just to show you the difference here. It's an easy two-coater. This is a really pretty polish. I feel like it's kind of a must-have unless you have other silver shimmers. It's pretty comparable to other silver shimmers. That's a tongue twister. So stay tuned for the comparisons. Here you can see how the polish looks in my studio lighting swatch photo. And then comparisons. Here we have Orly's Double Diamond, OPI Go Big or Go Chrome, and then OPI Angel's Flight to Starry Night. And you can see, I mean, it's your typical silver shimmer. It does have a blue undertone that's hard to see here when compared to like Angel's Flight to Starry Nights, but it is a gorgeous silver shimmer nonetheless. And next up, another fave. This is Berry Bright. The description for this one is interesting. Another interesting description. This says, "Have yourself a merry little candy miss with this juicy red nail polish shimmer." So I feel like this is more of a purple berry nail polish shimmer, not necessarily a juicy red. There is another description on the website that does call this a berry nail polish with pink shimmer. So I do feel like that's more accurate. This one is so pretty. It has like such depth to it, and it's so perfect for the holidays. I do feel like this one is a must-have. Here you can see how the polish looks in my studio lighting swatch photo and comparisons. Here we have OPI Let's Rejoicify compared to Berry Bright. And I don't really have anything similar to Berry Bright because it does have that deep berry hue to it, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, next up here we have Ginger Snapped. Ginger Snapped reminds me of a polish from a few years ago. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was an OPI polish and I didn't like it. I got rid of it, so I don't have anything to compare this one to. This one is, I'm just not a fan. This is described as a brown copper nail polish shimmer. It says, sprinkle on this brown copper nail polish shimmer to bake a gingerbread mani in a snap. And I'm just not a huge fan. It's a 2-coater, it's easy to apply and all the things. Here you can see how the polish looks in my studio lighting swatch. But like I said, no comparisons because I'm I'm not interested. I don't love this polish. Okay, next up we have Lollypoppin Bubblegum, and that name's fun. This is a beautiful hot pink shimmer. This is opaque in 2 easy coats. I always love polishes like this. It's not necessarily a unique polish to my collection. I have some polishes that are similar-ish, but it's still a very pretty color, especially for the holidays. Here you can see how the polish looks under studio lighting in my swatch photo. And comparisons, I pulled out OPI Strawberry Fields Forever, was more warm toned. OPI Pompeii Purple was kind of the same vibe, but that one doesn't have shimmer in it. And then I wanted to see how OPI 15 Minutes of Flame would compare. So there you can see how that looks. And next up, another fave from this collection. This is Me Up Toffee. You already saw this compared to the gold at the beginning of this review. So now here you can see it swatched. This is described as a berry gold nail polish shimmer that butters you up till you're toffeeing good. Another description that I just can't get on board with. This is Me Up Toffee. It's an easy 2-coater. It's a gorgeous polish with gold shimmer. That's all I got. And then here you can see how the polish looks under studio lighting in my swatch photo. Okay, next up, another must-have. This is Star-zipan on the Tree. This is described as a chocolate brown nail polish that belongs on top of your nails. This one I put, it's really nice. This one's so shiny, it's so pretty. It's perfect for fall right now. It's the perfect brown nail polish and I'm absolutely in love with this one. I do feel like it is a must-have just because it applies so nicely. It's so shiny and it's just so pretty. Here you can see how the polish looks under studio lighting in my swatch photo and comparisons. Here we have Essie's Boho Rodeo, Olive Ab Cozy, and Olive Ab Goldstone. I would say no dupes there. Star-zipan on the Tree is a bit darker. So then I pulled out Bold and Bolder by Essie to see how those would compare. And then Bold and Bolder is a little bit more of a maroon nail polish. These are all such pretty polishes. I love wearing browns on the nail. And next up, another very pretty polish. So this is Having a Candy Old Time. The description for this one says, coat your nails in this cream Della dark blue nail polish, and it's so pretty. It's so shiny. I feel like this formula is exactly the same as the previous polish, and it's so nice. It's an easy 2-coater, and not necessarily that you need this one if you have a lot of dark blues, but it's a pretty one if you want to pick up a dark blue. Here you can see how the polish looks under studio lighting. And I will say, like in this studio lighting, you can see some purple undertones in this. You can't see the purple undertones as much in the live swatch, but there are very subtle purple undertones depending on the lighting. If you're average, normal, everyday lighting, you're not gonna see those though. And then here you can see the comparisons. You can see you cannot see the purple undertones, but you can see it compared to Zoya Navy, OPI Midnight Mantra, and After School Boy Blazer by Essie. They all look the same here, but I will say Zoya Navy has a little bit more gray in it. Midnight Mantra is a little bit lighter of a blue, and then After School Boy Blazer is darker. And next up, this is Spread the Cherry. This is another must-have, unless you have a certain polish that I would say is a pretty close dupe to this one. The description says this is a festive red shimmer nail polish that will have your nails cherrying for joy. Another one of those OPI descriptions that I love to dog on. Good job, OPI. Just trying to be positive around here. This is a beautiful polish. It's an easy 2-coater. and it's shimmery goodness, and it makes me happy. It makes me cherry. Okay, here you can see how the polish looks under studio lighting in my swatch photo, and then comparison. So OPI I'm Really an Actress is very, very close. I will say it's, if you don't need both. And then OPI Rhinestone Ready and OPI Kiss My Aries had a little bit more orange in them, believe it or not. And then the other red from this collection, this is Red Velvet Vixen, and this is it's a red. That's all I really need to say about this one. I don't even need to read the description because it's a typical OPI red. It's an easy two-coater. It's easy to apply. Do you need it? I mean, if you don't have any other reds, sure. But if you have other reds, I don't feel like you need this one. Here you can see how the polish looks under studio lighting in my swatch photo. All right, and last but not least, this is Tempted to Lick-orice. I don't know how I feel about that name. So Tempted to Lick-orice is described as a gunmetal nail polish shimmer that is a delectable dessert you can't resist. It's a pretty polish. It's an easy two-coater. It's very pretty. That's all I gotta say. I could also say it's gorgeous. I always say polishes are gorgeous. This one is also gorgeous. Here you can see comparisons. This is OPI Defying Gravity. Has a little bit, almost like a blue shimmer in it. OPI Turn Bright After Dark is darker, and then OPI Cave the Way is more blue. All right, so what did you think of this collection? Let me know in the comments down below, and then stay tuned. I have more polished reviews coming for you. At this point, I don't know what's going to be next, but we'll see. All right, have an absolutely fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is. Make it great. Love you all. Bye.